Good afternoon. This is the Hall Herd. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Jamie.
And this is the next week of our Love Dare. So it was a pretty awesome week. For this week, for me, I covered the spouse Love Dare. And it was all about rude. Love is not rude. And I encourage you to check out 1 Corinthians 13. But just think about being rude and how that hurts a marriage. I reflect on my own rudeness. I've seen it in so many others and how that kind of can break the spouse down. It breaks the relationship down. And you have to be careful because I'm a jokester. I love to be funny. And that sarcasm is not meant to hurt, but sarcasm can. Someone once described sarcasm to me as the truth disguised as a joke. It's like you kind of want to get your point across, so you use it funny and you're being sarcastic, but you're really trying to say what you really mean. Just say it, right? Have a conversation with your spouse. But really, no one loves a rude person. And there's two reasons why somebody's rude. They're ignorant of themselves being rude, or they're selfish, or both. None of it's good. So in thinking about that, think about how you are with your spouse. Take ownership and really take inventory of yourself. And there's really three questions I want to share with you. How does your spouse feel about your words and your actions? The second question is, how does your words and your actions affect your spouse's self-esteem and their sense of worth? Like I know sometimes me and my oldest daughter, will drop jokes about mom's cooking. It's meant to be fun, but like, how are we really making her feel? And the third question would, how would your wife describe you, or your spouse rather? Would you describe you as a blessing or condescending and embarrassing? For me, my goal is to be my wife's superhero husband. Like I want her to not have to like fake it because she loves me to say it. Like she truly is like, I'm the best thing. And like, she's like, oh, I got the best husband ever. I will confess that I'm not there. I have a long way to go, but the Lord's working on me. And so that's the goal, right? To continue to be there. 3 principles, right? We can do this, every one of us. Number 1 is the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. If you treat your spouse how you want to be treated, then think about their sense of self-worth. They're just going to flourish, and the love is going to it's going to be an ember that's bursting with flames. Second one is no double standard. And I've done this before. I've caught myself being frank or more like stern at home, and then somebody calls me on the phone and I'm like kind or a little bit more graceful, and man, that stinks, right? The third thing is just honor the request of your spouse. If you follow those 3 principles, you're not going to be rude. So the love dare this week for your spouse, and I'm sorry I'm taking a long time because she's got some awesome parent stuff, is what are the 3 things? You're going to go to your spouse and you're going to ask 3 things. Tell them to be honest with you because you want to grow, because you love them. What are the 3 things that you do or say that make your spouse feel uncomfortable or irritable with you? Expose that rudeness so you can grow and learn to love your spouse like Jesus loves us.
Okay, that was a great word. Day 3 for the parents' love dare is about kindness. And it says one of the greatest expressions of love is genuine kindness. You model kindness by serving your children without complaining. And I know I do this all the time. I'll be busy doing something and Mom, can I have a bowl of cereal? Mom, can I have this? And I complain about it because I'm doing something. So that's definitely something that I need to work on. But modeling kindness by serving without complaining, that's a huge one, I feel like, as parents, that we can probably all get better at. And it states that kindness seasons all of our interactions with gentleness. If we can be kind, then all of our interactions with our children and other people are going to be gentle. We're seasoning them with gentleness by being kind. Proverbs 31:26 says that a mother's lips should be overflowing with kindness. So the things that we're saying to our children should be uplifting, encouraging, and kind, not tearing down. And Proverbs 19:22 says fathers should display more kindness than other men in their lives. So I think those are really big, great verses as parents to reflect on. And it also says that you should show and encourage kindness in your children. When you do that, you're investing in the type of heart that God calls us to nurture. So the dare for today is to do something super unexpected and kind for your children, and then encourage them to do something kind for someone else.
I love that, and the fact that you're demonstrating by example something for your children, but you're telling them to go apply the knowledge they've got so they grow in wisdom and kindness.
And one thing that I didn't point out in there in the reading, it said that, us as parents, we're models to them. They're watching our every move. So the way that we treat them and show kindness to them, that is going to portray how they are as a parent to their children. So I think that's something very special to reflect on in all of our interactions, because what they see in us is how ultimately they're going to be with their children and their spouse.
Nice. So there it is. There's the parental dare and the spouse love dare for the week. We challenge you to go on this journey with us. I promise it'll make a difference in your children's life and your spouse's life. Come along for the ride. Let's admit our mistakes. Let's grow together. Let's love one another better. Have a good week.